Hey guys, and welcome to the top 15 FIFA 17 highest potential youngsters for career mode. We're going to be taking a look at the top 15 highest potential players, and I've got to tell you, some of the players in there are absolutely fantastic. I'm looking forward to getting into this list and showing you the potential that these players could have, the potential stats as well for most of them. Let's get straight into it. Player number 1, the highest potential player in FIFA 17, surprisingly, in my opinion, is Dele Alli. I never thought an Englishman would be top of that list, but to be fair to Dele Alli, he had a fantastic season with Tottenham, challenging for the Premier League title. He had a fantastic personal season as well, so an upgrade is deserved. 80 rated at the start, very well deserved for him. 90 potential, a little bit generous, but it looks like a fantastic player. One of those cams with great shooting and passing, well-rounded. Not having the 4-star skills is personally for me a bit of a letdown, so I'm not going to go near him too much most likely, but still, if he's your type of player, absolutely fantastic. Moving on to Ousmane Dembele, the new guy, the guy that's been hyped the most throughout these few weeks leading up to FIFA 17. Insane player, the combination of weak foot and skill moves, again, nothing more you could ask for. Good pace, good dribbling, decent shooting, and with his potential of 90 as well, if he gets that potential, he's going to be one of the best players in the game. You're just looking at those stats, they're absolutely incredible. Moving on to the Portuguese tank, Renato Sanches, bought by Bayern Munich, so you can't get him straight away, but once you pick him up later down in your career mode, he's going to be an absolute tank, one of the most well-rounded youngsters you can have in that centre midfield. Not just that, he's got exceptionally good pace and dribbling for a central midfielder. Usually centre midfielders in FIFA 17 look like they have been downgraded with pace. Not Renato Sanches. He's going to have good pace, well-rounded stats, and once he hit his potential, oh my god, he's going to be amazing. Moving on to Anthony Martial, who starts off as an 82 rating, unfortunately as a left mid. Not a striker personally, I prefer it when they're a striker, but with that pace and dribbling, should be able to do a job. Anthony Martial, 90 potential as well. The incredible pace and dribbling combo, great shooting, good physical and passing, 4-star skills as well, the well-rounded winger you're looking for Manchester United or in your BPL teams to pick him up. He's looking fantastic, will be expensive though as he plays for a good team and is high rated. Marco Asensio, the new Real Madrid playmaker, not the best of pace, but if I should believe what I'm told, then pace is not the most important in FIFA 17. He's got great passing and dribbling, decent shooting, 89 potential. If he hits that potential, he's going to be a great playmaker in my opinion. And again, if you're not for the slightly slower and physically less capable players in the game, then he's not going to be for you. But for the people that can play with him, he's going to be fantastic. A different style of playmaker we find in Alen Halilovic. His playmaking mostly consists out of running at defenders with good pace, good dribbling, decent passing as well. If that's probably more what the general player in FIFA 17 is looking for. With that pace, dribbling, passing, skills as well, half decent shooting, he's going to be a player that's going to be picked up an awful lot for Hamburg playing as well, so he can make the step up to a bigger team. Alen Halilovic, former Barca, looks fantastic with that 89 potential. Moving on to Yuri Tielemans, who feels like he's been in the game for ages. Feels like he's been in here for 5 years, but it's not. He's been in here for like 1 or 2 FIFAs, and with 89 potential, again, going to be a very popular centre midfielder, the well-rounded package with exceptional good passing, dribbling, shooting, decent pace, defending, physical. Not the most physical, not the tallest, but as a playmaker, a deep-lying playmaker, incredible. 5-star weak foot as well. He can ping passes left, right and centre. He's going to be fantastic. Moving on to Kurt Zouma, the first defender of the list. Starting off at an 80 rated with good pace, great defending and physical. He can slot in pretty much 90% of the teams already at the start. And once he hits his potential of 89, God, no one's getting past that 6'3" giant with plus 80 pace potentially, a combo of defending and physical that is just frightening to look at 6'3". It looks like the perfect defender. Maybe could be a little bit better on the ball, but mainly defending is what I care about with defenders, and he looks great. Julian Brandt up next, left mid. Great pace, great dribbling, average shooting and passing, but again, room to grow, starting off as a 79, potentially getting to an 88. With those stats, again, very, very solid player, solid German winger to potentially replace the likes of Frank Ribery if you're on a budget and you can't afford Marco Reus, for example. And Julian Brandt looks like the next Marco Reus with those stats. Fantastic pace and dribbling when he has this potential. Good shooting, good passing. Great player altogether. Another left winger in the Bundesliga. Probably a slightly more obvious one is Kingsley Coman, starting off on an 81 rated, playing for Bayern Munich, going to be expensive, but a potential of 88, outstanding pace, one of the fastest players in the category youngsters, and he's probably going to get towards the 96. That's a bold prediction, but I do genuinely believe he's going to make it to 96 pace if he hits his 88 potential. Great dribbling, good shooting and passing, you know, decent, but mostly you're going to be buying him for his pace. That's obvious. Angel Correa, the next Sergio Aguero, 85 pace, 87 dribbling, 80 shooting, 4-star skills at the start of the game. That is outrageous. How he's only a 79 rated, I do not understand. He's going to make it to an 88 rated, and honestly, for me, he looks like a carbon copy of Sergio Aguero. Both 88 rated, great pace, dribbling, shooting, 4-star skills, Argentinian, used to play or are playing for Atletico Madrid. That is Sergio Aguero reincarnated, in my opinion. Dahoud moving on to the German centre mid, who looks like he needs a bit of bulking up in certain stats, but he does have the well-rounded stats, you know, only the defending below 70, and once he goes over that, he's going to be one of the most well-rounded midfielders in the Bundesliga. Looking forward to seeing him hit his potential of 88, very high as well, a lot of 88s in here. Good pace, dribbling, passing, going to be a good solid pick-up. I don't think many people are going to go for him, so maybe he's one of those players that you could pick up that isn't completely overused. Moving on to the reason why I made this a top 15 and not a top 10, Gianluigi Donnarumma, the main player I'll be using in FIFA 17 career mode for the AC Milan career mode. 88 potential. He's 17 years old. He's already tall, around 6'5", I think. Incredible. He's going to have good diving and reflexes. I'm looking forward to using him. I don't even have to buy him. I'm allowed to use him. I'm not going to sign too many overused youngsters, but Donnarumma is at Milan, and I will use him. Fantastic player. I'm glad to see him do well, and I'm glad to see him being the highest potential goalkeeper in FIFA 17. Moving on to Embolo. Position change, right mid from a striker, so that's a bit annoying because he does have the physical and the shooting to be a striker, but they put him on the wings. Fair enough. He's been in the game a few years also. Moved to Schalke now from Basel. You know, he's someone we already know about. Fantastic pace and physical, that combination. I still think a lot of people will use him as a striker with the 4-star skills as well. Brilliant player. Jose Maria Gimenez, the highest rated player in the top 15 at the start with 83 rating. Scary to look at with that pace, defending and physical combo. Never mind when he hits his potential of 88. He's going to be the perfect defender. A little bit better on the ball than Kurt Zouma, for example. Just an awesome pickup altogether. I think those 15 players are going to be looked at a lot in FIFA 17. Let me know in the comments down below what player you're most looking forward to picking up in your career mode or to playing with to develop. I'll be interested to see what you guys think. For me, it's got to be Donnarumma. He's my favourite. But then again, you may have someone different, a different team that you support in there. Let me know in the comments down below. And if you want to see the full list of the youngsters with 85 potential or more, link will be in the description down below. I hope you enjoyed it. I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all later.